For our viewers, getting those visuals coming in right now of what we see is Champai Soren has just arrived at Raj Bhavan. So that's a big update coming in right now. And remember that at 5:30 was the time approximately when Champai Soren was supposed to meet the governor there. So the new CM-elect of JMM-led alliance, Jharkhand, Champai Soren, has sought time for the governor. In fact, let's go over to Prakash, who is there at the spot. Prakash, over to you.
Well, Champai Soren, along with the 5 MLAs of the alliance partners, have reached inside the Raj Bhavan. On my back, you can see the Raj Bhavan, the premises of the Raj Bhavan, Jharkhand Raj Bhavan. And here they have gone to meet the governor, demanding the formation of a new government under the leadership of Champai Soren, because Champai Soren is the leader of the single largest party in Jharkhand, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. After the exit of Hemant Soren from the Chief Minister's post after his resignation yesterday, Champai Soren was elected as the leader of the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. And he, along with the MLAs of the Congress party, 17 MLAs of the Congress party, have staked claim to form the government, and they would be demanding that they be allowed to form the government. And Jharkhand is going through a political crisis for the past 23-24 hours. So a formation of a government is imminent in Jharkhand. Everybody is awaiting a decision from the governor as to when the new government would be formed, because BJP MP Nishikant Dubey has claimed that 35 MLAs are only present in the state guest house from the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. Will the BJP, along with those splinter group, if at all it is true, on behalf of Nishikant Dubey, they will claim to form a government? They have not done as yet. So the only group that has staked claim is the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha to form a government. And I've been repeating it, that it's a headless state as of now. Even if the president rule was imposed in the state, then the governor would have had all the authority regarding the governance and administration in the state. So all eyes are on the Raj Bhavan, what kind of decision comes from the Raj Bhavan, and we are waiting for all those 5 MLAs led by Champai Soren, the leader of the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, to come out of the Raj Bhavan, and then we'll speak to them. Back to you.
Okay, you know, Prakash, even as we're having this conversation, on the right of our screens, in fact, are images that have played out of just moments earlier, where Champai Soren, I think along with about 5 other MLAs of the Mahagathbandhan, has walked in. Now, the JMM, the Congress, is raising a cry because they say, why is the governor taking so long to ensure that there is an oath-taking ceremony of the next Chief Minister? What are we hearing? How are the numbers placed? And what is the merit in the allegation also that the BJP is levelling? In fact, they say a lot of Congress MLAs already are missing.
So, see, Deepthi, missing or not missing, it is not the prerogative of the governor. Those MLAs who are, even if they are missing as claimed by the BJP, they have to come out in the open and say that, look, we have formed a particular group, or they have to side with the BJP MLAs to show that we are with the BJP, we are not with the JMM. But that scenario has not happened as yet. Scenario is this, scenario 1 is this, that JMM has a stake claim to form a government with a letter of support of 47 MLAs, and saying that we have signed a letter of 43 MLAs in a house of 80 members. The required majority number is 41. So, number 1, JMM has taken a claim. Number 2 scenario, either BJP stakes a claim to form the government, which the BJP has not done yet. They claim, the BJP MP Nishikant Dubey claims that only 35 MLAs are with the JMM. So on the other hand, where are those 13 MLAs? Are they with the BJP? They have not come out in the open in support of the BJP. Is the BJP willing to form the government? Not yet. They have not even staked claim to form the government. Scenario 3 emerges that either a president rule is imposed in emergency situation. If the governor feels that he recommends it to the central government that there are certain emergency situations that Article 356 should be imposed in the state of Jharkhand, which he has not yet done so far. And I have not seen this kind of situation in any state, to my knowledge, that ever since a Chief Minister of a state was arrested and he resigned, and thereafter, by virtue of his resignation, the entire government falls. So there is no government in Jharkhand, neither a Chief Minister nor the governor of Jharkhand has the constitutional authority. He would only have the constitutional authority to run the administration and affairs of the governance in Jharkhand only if 356 was imposed in Jharkhand. So Jharkhand is a headless government. So all eyes are on the governor, and I'm sorry to say this, many people would not like this, but the role of Jharkhand governor has shamed the Constitution of India. People talk about Constitution. All these politicians swear in the name of Constitution and owing allegiance to the Constitution of India when they swear in as the top post of the country. But he has shamed the Constitution of India, this governor, Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan. And I'm sorry to say this, but I've never seen this kind of unprecedented political situation in India. And so that state is a headless state for the past 22 years.
You know, Prakash, what you raise is a pertinent issue, and people are also making a comparison between what happened in Bihar just few days earlier, where Nitish Kumar resigns, he walks into the Raj Bhavan, a new time is given to him, and there is a new government in place, you know, within hours. Now, in Jharkhand, why is this taking so long? Is there any word, any official communique we have from the Raj Bhavan yet? And what could happen now when you have Champai Soren along with 5 other MLAs inside? What are we learning? What could happen?
I am clueless, Deepthi. I've been a student of political science and I understand polity very well. I've read the Constitution of India I don't know how many times, so I understand politics very well. So I don't think Mr. Radhakrishnan is also not aware of this, but we'll wait and watch what kind of decision the governor takes at 5:30 p.m. And after that, if at all the BJP has the number, they should also claim to form the government, and which is not happening now. Only Nishikant Dubey, the BJP MP, has been claiming that 13 MLAs are missing, and maybe they would be buying time to cobble up the numbers, or maybe I genuinely feel that it's promoting horse trading in the state.
So, you know, Prakash, would it be fair to say that for the moment, this is a constitutional crisis in Jharkhand? With Hemant Soren, who's already resigned, the Enforcement Directorate looking for his custody. On the other side right now, you do not have anyone who is heading the government. Neither do you have the president's rule that has been imposed in the state, nor do we have another chief minister who's taking oath. So is this a constitutional crisis? Who's calling the shots in Jharkhand right now?
I am appalled and aghast to see this kind of situation. The governor is calling the shots and nobody is willing to speak, because the situation has emerged in such that the MLAs are making a plea before the governor that, look, we have the numbers, you should invite us to form the government. But that is also not happening. But they have been invited right now for a meeting. Maybe they would get a time for the swearing in, or whatever decision the governor takes. Or maybe if the governor can tell them that, look, we have a meeting scheduled with the Bharatiya Janata Party with support of such MLAs supporting them, then the BJP can also stake a claim. But by virtue of being the single largest party, the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha has staked a claim. And it's a simple arithmetic. If the governor is not satisfied with the numbers that the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha given it in written statement, then he can ask the leader of the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, Champai Soren, to parade all the 47 MLAs and or 43 MLAs or the required 41 MLAs for the majority, and he can have physical presence of the MLAs. And if at all the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha doesn't have the physical presence of the MLAs in the governor house, then he can ask the other group to form the government. So that can be done. I fail to understand what is happening on the ground. I see no reason what is happening, but we are all waiting outside the Raj Bhavan for a decision from the governor, and we'll try and speak to all the MLAs led by Champai Soren once they come out from the Raj Bhavan after the meeting.
Oh yes, they went in at about 5:30. We are close to about 5:40 right now. We'll see, Prakash, as and when, if there is an update or an official communique. But why don't you then, just get a sense of what's happening, perhaps make a call or two, Prakash, and I'll use this time essentially to play out a response that has come in from the BJP. Remember what is going on in the state of Jharkhand? Like Prakash just underscored for us right now, there is no one right now. There is no chief minister, neither is there a president's rule. Now, neither was Hemant Soren even asked to continue as a caretaker chief minister till you have a new government that is sworn in. Neither has the centre intervened. So what's really going on? That's a question a lot of you've been asking. So that's the reason why we shine our spotlight on that big story. But what is the BJP saying? The BJP, in fact, just from across the state of Bihar, that has just seen a new government with the exit of Nitish Kumar from the Mahagathbandhan today, says that the I&A alliance has much to answer when it comes to issues of corruption.
जो भ्रष्टाचारी होंगे उनको जेल जाना होगा। हाँ, भ्रष्टाचारी जेल जाएंगे। हाँ ठीक है, चलो ठीक था भाई। जो भ्रष्टाचारी होंगे उनको जेल जाना होगा। हाँ, भ्रष्टाचारी जेल जाएंगे। हाँ ठीक है, चलो ठीक था भाई।
नहीं, गिरफ्तार कर लिया है। जो भ्रष्टाचार करेगा वो जाएगा जेल के अंदर ना। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता लगातार पिछले 4 साल से संघर्ष कर रहे थे। उन्होंने जमीन घोटाला कर लिया है, उन्होंने दारू घोटाला कर लिया, गिट्टी घोटाला कर लिया, बालू घोटाला कर लिया, ट्रांसफर पोस्टिंग का घोटाला है, और उसी के आधार पर वो जेल गए हैं। कोई बड़ा विषय तो है नहीं।
सर, चंपई सोरेन का नाम आ रहा है कि अगले मुख्यमंत्री पद पे शपथ ले सकते हैं चंपई सोरेन।
अब लेंगे कि लेंगे ये गवर्नर तय करेंगे। कितने विधायक हैं उनके साथ, कितने विधायकों का समर्थन है। मेरी जानकारी है कि केवल 35 विधायक उनके साथ हैं, और सोरेन जी नहीं चाहते हैं कि मुख्यमंत्री बने उनके परिवार के बाहर के लोग, तो वो राज्यपाल तय करेंगे।
लेकिन सर, हेमंत वहाँ के मुख्यमंत्री कह रहे हैं हेमंत सोरेन कि मैं शिबू सोरेन का बेटा हूँ और मैं मरते दम तक शांत नहीं बैठूंगा। बीजेपी लगातार प्रोपेगेंडा फैलाकर मुझे फंसाने की कोशिश।
शिबू सोरेन जी के बेटे तो बसंत सोरेन जी भी है ना। दुर्गा सोरेन जी की वाइफ जो है सीता सोरेन जी भी तो उन्हीं के परिवार की है ना। वो नहीं है सोरेन, वो आदिवासी नहीं है। आपने कितना घटिया काम किया। क्या आप जो है अपने भाई के रहते, अपने भाभी के रहते दूसरे को जो है आप नेता बना रहे हैं, केवल क्योंकि आपकी पत्नी नहीं बन पा रही है। इसलिए शिबू सोरेन जी खुद ही नाराज चल रहे हैं।